Okay, this is a video I've been sitting with for a while. We have officially been back in the US for nearly a month now, and I needed that time to process things. If I'm being completely honest, I am still processing it all. If you've been here for a while, you know that I've shared the past 5.5 years of my life in France with you. The beauty, the joy, the challenges. I've shared it all, and that's why it's important for me to share this next chapter with you too.
Today is, what is it? January 19th?
January 19th,
January 19th, and it's
2025.
2025, that's right. Pretty, I guess it's a pretty historical day, I'd say. And today is the day we've, ironically, decided to start the paperwork.
This was the hardest decision of our lives, to move back to the US. It wasn't just one thing, it was a lot of little things accumulated after time. Paul wasn't truly happy living in France, and that really mattered to me because for life and marriage to work, both people need space to grow and feel aligned with the life they're living. And I really did have that in France, but Paul didn't. After spending Christmas with my family last year, the question came up again. What if we move back to the United States? My nerves. Is this the right decision? Are we making the right decision? And basically what it's come down to is if it's not the right decision, God will...
The decision will be made for us.
Yeah. He'll say, no, you're not going to the US, and that'll be that. But my other fear is being okay with it now that I've decided to actually go through with it. I'm like, my hopes, I'm already getting excited thinking like that we're going back home.
We have to keep our hopes like down a bit, I think, and just see what happens.
And we haven't even told anyone.
No, that's going to be a big one.
All right, about to call my mom and tell her.
How are you, Hammy?
Good. I was just calling to tell you that Paul and I made a decision.
Okay.
So we are going to go through with the process.
You're so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to give it all.
Oh,
I was
Mom.
gonna text you. The other day and tell you that it seemed like you've been gone for so long already. Yet you've only been gone only 2 weeks.
I know.
Not even. And it seems, Dad and I were talking like it seems like months since we saw her. That makes me happy.
I'm very scared of announcing it to my family, to be honest. I know my grandma is going to be really affected, my mom. My dad, too, is just going to show it differently. But yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking to think about the announcement to the family. Your announcement to your family it's good news for them. But
Yeah, they're going to be so happy.
yeah. But now we keep in mind that we think there might be a possibility that they would allow me to get a green card and that we could move back to the US. But in my opinion, even after talking to immigration lawyers and all that, I think the rate of success is 50-50, which is better than what I thought was no chance at all until now, which is why we're giving this a go.
We gave ourselves time and really sat with the question and compared our options. We weighed the life we had built for ourselves back in France versus the life we could possibly build for ourselves in the US. And eventually we made the decision to try the green card process again. It's the hard thing about being married to somebody from a different country is the whole process and navigating how to stay together. It's just really crazy.
I felt like in France, your process for you was a little easier.
Yeah, but it's still a
and
process.
it's still a process. But at least,
You still have to go through everything over and over and over again. So we're about to start this process, and it's going to be a long process.
And then there's an interview process and all that, and that could take another 6 months to another year. Who knows? Maybe 2 years. This whole thing might take 2 years. But yeah, we decided let's film every step of the way.
Let's get started. Growth sometimes means choosing a different direction, even when the place you're leaving holds so much love.
How did you feel right now when I said, oh, I got an email from the National Visa Center? What was your feeling that came right away?
Excitement.
So, yeah.
And also, oh shit, my feelings are mixed. I miss my family a lot, and I do miss bits and pieces of home, but I also know that we have a really beautiful life here, and it's like we're going to be giving all of it up, and it scares me. I'm scared. Going to Paris for the interview was one of the most surreal days of my life. Walking into that building, knowing that our lives, our future could change in just a matter of minutes. Today's the day.
All right, we're finally in Paris. August, what is it today? August 26th, 2025.
And our appointment's at 1:30 today.
And just to catch you up, basically one thing that happened is that they ask you to have to go through a medical exam, and there's only 2 doctors in France and Portugal.
Portugal, you have to come to Paris.
Which I don't understand why, but if you're Portuguese and you want to go to the US and get a visa, you need to go through the same medical exam with the same doctors. There's only 2 of them in Paris. So I had to come about 3 weeks ago to Paris to do my medical exam. And they also ask you for blood work, and they also ask you to do like a scanner of your
lungs.
Your lungs, that's right. And of course it's August in France, so the place to get the scanner was closed for a vacation. And right now we're about to head out from the hotel, go to the embassy, and
we don't know if I'll be able to go in with him. Yeah. And I've been numb all day. I don't know how you're feeling.
Yeah, I feel numb as well. I don't even know
what you want anymore?
What I want. This process has just been like strenuous and long and stressful, and just
we've been in limbo pretty much. We don't know what our life is going to be, and we're just holding out for today. So I'm hoping we get our answers today, and we don't have to wait, and they'll tell us we are accepted or denied, and then we can move on with our lives.
Finally know what the hell is going to happen. Because I mean, if we do get a green card approved,
we have 6 months.
We have 6 months. By the end of 2025, we would have moved to the US. If we get denied, then it means that our life is going to stay the same. But we spent the whole year thinking about moving, thinking about everything that we have to do to start our lives over in LA. And so we really need to know the answer, because being like that in limbo is very stressful.
So I don't know what I want right now, and we'll see.
God will decide for us.
Yeah.
We'll give it to Him to pick what's right for us.
Anyways, go ahead.
See you on the other side. Ready?
So we just got out of the embassy.
Yeah. And that was the most anticlimactic moment of my entire life. I guess we got approved. I just don't know what to feel.
It's very strange. Like, the woman who interviewed us was very, very kind, and like...
She reminded me of that actress from Pitch Perfect. What's her name?
Anna Kendrick?
Anna Kendrick, yes.
She was very...
kind of stern.
Yeah, stern, but like... Kind. And she just asked us a couple questions, and...
Literally, all the questions were about the documents we filed. So
that was
nothing personal, really, just the date of our marriage.
I was like, I have our photos if you want to see proof. She's like, you're here. And I was like, oh, okay.
And she did say, like, oh, it looks like you applied for a green card, but you were denied. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. When we were living in the U.S., we applied for adjustment status, and that got denied in 2020. That was it.
But no questions about it.
No reason why, like nothing,
And I thought like maybe the reason why we were denied would come up. None of that came up. But I told Paul, like, since the moment we applied, you
had a feeling we're going
to get approved.
Work easily.
I had no worries going in. Probably my prayer warriors out there, everyone just praying for us and good thoughts, and literally it's God. And kind of emotional now because I don't know what to
Are you sad?
feel. When we got approved, I remember feeling relieved and at the same time grief, because I knew The moment we got approved, that meant saying goodbye.
It's like, I don't know how I feel. It's like, it's weird because I've lived here so long now in France for 5 years, and this country has done so much for me. And it's like, now I'm leaving, and I'm happy to go back to my family, but I'm also very sad because of the life we've built here. And I know we can always come
We'll
back.
get back our life if we have to or want
Yeah.
to. It's fine.
But it's just like, ugh, I don't know how to feel. I just like mixed emotions.
Right.
How do you feel?
I don't know. I'm numb.
Do you want to go still?
Well, yeah, when you get approved, you don't say no, because then, like, that's it for life.
Yeah.
I'm torn. I'm torn because I'm excited. I'm really excited about opportunities and getting our lives back in LA.
It's
but
really
at the same
crazy.
time,
I'm going to be
scared.
able to go back to work and like express myself, and I'm going to be making new friends and a new life. And my dream is to be able to live in France and the US.
And we will.
And if we can do our photography and videography business there and make good money and be able to come and live here 3 months out of the year,
Yeah.
that's my
And
dream.
we can do weddings here in the summer.
And I kind of am like, oh wow, it's our last day in Paris. Like,
We'll be back.
I know, it's just like, I don't know. It's sad because I love France, but I also miss my family a lot.
Well, this is not the reaction you guys expected, did you? You'll be alright, babe.
Félicitations, maman.
Yes.
It's what you like wanted for so long, and it's here. And this is all part of God's plan, I guess. Like, for me to be able to experience life here and a new world and be opened up to this beautiful world that we get to live in and meet your family and build relationships. Oh man, the calls with your family.
I know, now it's time I need to call everyone.
To let everyone know.
We knew that when we made the decision to move back to Los Angeles, that we wouldn't be able to travel for a while. So we decided to take a much needed dream vacation to Japan, even though the timing wasn't ideal. We came back from Japan with just 1 week to say all our goodbyes and pack up our 5 suitcases and move back to California. We said our goodbyes to the end of a chapter, a beautiful chapter in Provence, and a goodbye to family and friends that became family. When I moved to France 5.5 years ago, it wasn't a part of some lifelong dream. I never imagined myself even living there, and yet this country became home. France entered my life at a moment when everything familiar was being taken away. France taught me how to slow down. That rest matters. That presence matters. That life doesn't have to be rushed to take in the small blessings life has to offer. I'm grateful for the quiet mornings, the walks with no destination, the coffee rituals, the long meals. I'm grateful for the version of myself that learned patience, that learned to sit with discomfort, that learned to trust timing. France didn't just give me memories. It gave me a new outlook on life. Even now, I remind myself that just because this wasn't the path I saw us taking, it doesn't mean it isn't the path meant for me. I never wanted to move to France, and yet it gave me everything I didn't know I needed. So I'm trusting that God sees something I can't yet. And let me be honest, coming back to the US has not been easy. One of the hardest things is giving up my comfort and moving back in with my mom as we rebuild. It is quite a different scenario because it's not just my mom. I shook there because I am living under my mama's roof, not only with her, but all of her children are under the same roof at the same damn time. So I'm living with my 2 brothers, my 2 uncles, and my beautiful mom who is helping us all out as we live under her roof. And it is a lot. And there's also 3 dogs and a cat. I must say, I love animals, but wow, it's a full house here, guys, and it isn't easy. At 38, it is a hard pill to swallow. Swallowing my pride, it's not where I expected to be at 38 years old, but here we are. But I needed to remind myself that I needed to trust in the process, trust in ourselves, and what lies ahead. When we moved back, I did not feel in the holiday spirit. Everything felt out of sync. My body here, yet my heart in another place. And then something really scary happened. Sophia started breathing heavy, and we rushed her to the emergency vet. She was put on oxygen and hospitalized for 24 hours. And we were terrified that we were going to lose her. Those 24 hours reminded me how fragile everything is. Thankfully, she is now back home recovering. She is almost fully recovered. Just such a relief to have my baby back and knowing that she's going to be okay. So, this is where life is now. Back in California, between chapters, figuring life out. I don't have all the answers, but I do feel hopeful. To everyone who has been here, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for taking this journey with me. I do hope you'll stay for this next chapter in our lives, for the rebuilding, for the uncertainty, for finding a new job, for finding a new apartment. That's more down the line, but eventually we'll get there. And lastly, for the beauty that exists in starting over. So here's to beginning again at 38.